So how many buttons do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So we're just going to copy it and paste this 6 more times. Copy, paste, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last one is just going to be an else. Meaning if none of the buttons are clicked, none of the other buttons are clicked, that means that it must have been the button save and quit inside our BLP was clicked. Let's put else here. And just put a comment field saying that the save and quit in browse library tab. And now we need to change, this is not coming from our add book panel anymore. These buttons are inside our browse library panel, BLP. Just copy and paste for all of them. Now we need to delete this dot get button open book. Again, do everything same thing. So let's go in order here. I said open book, then delete book. Then open file. Then delete file. Then save. And then here we don't need to say anything else. It just knows that this is the, when we get to here, it must be the save and quit inside our BLP. So let's delete this comment field and press Ctrl-Shift-F. Now that we have everything set up, we can copy over some of the methods that we have in our main system in our previous project. So I want you guys to open your main system in your previous project. Let me see. So this is the source code for the previous project. Now I'm just going to open main system.java. Alright, so this was our previous, with all the break-in statements and stuff. Okay, let's get started. Now I'm just going to code on the fly because I really don't feel like finishing the code first and then doing the same thing that I just did while recording. So I'm just going to code while recording the same time. I hope I don't make any mistakes, but if I do make any mistakes, I'm just going to cut it out. But I'm probably not going to make any mistakes because I'm just good like that. Alright. So first thing, in our library system.java, we run it. None of the buttons do anything yet. So first we're gonna take care of the browse button. So if we head on over to, and I'm gonna be switching screens a lot. So if I go, I can only go library system, or if you see this view, something like this, then I'm in main system.java. All right. So let's see. It was the JFile chooser that we have here, right? Okay. So we need to create a file filter. All right. Couple of things that we need to do here. Sorry. To create a private JFile chooser. I'm gonna call it chooser. Private. What was it again? It was file filter. You know what? Just copy this for now. Or how the JFile chooser, just file filter. Filter, alright. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. JFile chooser, import that, and import this as well. Make sure it's coming from Java Swing file chooser. And now let's initialize our chooser. We're just going to say initialize it here. So we're actually going to create a method for this. We're going to create init. What are we going to call it? Init. We're going to initialize the variables that we're going to use for handling the events. Init event variables. There you go. Event variables. Event attributes. Sorry, event attributes. You can call it whatever you want, but I'm just going to call it this. Have Eclipse create the method for us right here. And we're going to initialize the JFile chooser equals new JFile chooser. And for the file filter, we know that, again, I'm just going to copy and paste some of the stuff that's inside my main system.java. And you guys can just pause the video if you need to. But whenever I'm copying and pasting something, you will find it in main system.java. I just don't want to keep switching screens like this. Kind of gets disorientating. So you guys can just pause the video if you don't feel like opening main system.java and then copying it yourself, looking for it yourself. Pause the video and just, copying whatever I have here. Alright, we're going to stick with these files. Again, it can be any file, it can be whatever file, it can be a text file, whatever file it may be, it can be any file, we can store and open it. But for now, we just want to restrict our application to open and save these kind of files. And while we're here, we might as well add the what was it again? Add choosable file filter. And just filter. We're just going to add that, but it doesn't actually set it. So we're going to set it. Just copy and paste. What am I doing?